Court time! We're here! Good evening, Michael. How are you?
I've been told by my team not to comment or talk until we hit the court. So I just want to wish you a good evening. Chat, good evening. Impartials are going to go out the window, and I just hope everyone is doing well. Take it away.
Well, look, I think that's very honourable of you. Despite what's going on here tonight, you're my pal, and I want chat to remember that. I want you to remember that. It's a thrill, a pleasure, and a privilege to be with you all. BBB Bakewell, how are you doing? H-Bomb, how are you? Airfuel, thank you for being here. It's nice to see so many regulars who were here last week when, unfortunately, this ugly incident occurred. But I'm looking to get past that this evening and move ahead to the future. For the good of the stream, I think we can both agree upon that.
No comment.
Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. We will get to GM mode later. Please stick around for that. But first, I think it's time for us to enter the courtroom.
Okay.
Here we are in the courtroom. It was a short commute. We did carpool because we want to save the planet. We're two pals, and even though we're on opposing ends of the courtroom this evening, we can agree that the biggest criminal of all is climate change.
Agreed.
Mike, it's a beautiful courtroom, as you can see. To kind of map this out, how this is going to go this evening, folks, we will be getting to GM mode later on, but first, I will be acting in the role of prosecutor, and Mike will be defending. We're both representing ourselves. You are the jury this evening. You will be able to have your say. When we finally get to the end of it, there will be evidence, there will be final statements, and then the judge is gonna have to step in. Macho, 'tis the best. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're all well. Without further ado, I think it's time to take it to opening statements. So I'll go first because I'm in charge here. Macho is the best. Thank you very much for the hydration. Okay, let's get that.
Give me some of that water.
Yo, you got any more of that water?
This hydration
around here?
is for
I
you.
can do with some water.
H2O, babe.
Refreshing.
Choke that.
It's important to stay hydrated.
Give me a
Clear pint of the sauce. We're back in the courtroom. Thank you all for joining us. I feel I actually needed that hydration, because there's a lot at stake here this evening. And I just want to say how good all the jury is looking this evening. They're all prompt, they're all on time, and I hope they're all having a lovely day. And my opening statement is, chat, I love you. I love you, chat. We're gonna get some justice here this evening. I will defer to the defendant now.
Thank you, Ryan. Chat, tonight, the key word is context, okay? I have been accused of spurious claims of deception leveled against me with no evidence. Defamation of my character and professional negligence. Tonight, I have proof. Several pieces of proof that I am innocent and that Ryan is guilty of tampering. More of that later.
Thank you for that, Mike. Thank you. Without further ado, I think it's time that I kind of show some evidence to the court. So
Please
if you don't
do.
mind. Posh Divide, thank you very much
you.
for the follow. Those alerts shouldn't be there. They should be in the top right corner, but sure, you know yourself. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, hello. This is where I live.
Keep it together.
Look, this is important. So, if you joined the telecast last week, you will know, if you are a fan of GM mode, that each week we book an episode of Raw or SmackDown respectively within a 5-minute window. Now, I will point out, we have been doing this for months now. We have booked 36 weeks of television, and that's important to keep in mind. 36 weeks of television that we've been doing this. So the precedent is there. We know what's at stake. We get the producer notes before we go live, and this is very important because we stick to a very, very tight schedule. This is all very, meticulously scripted out. So to kind of go outside of that would be almost insulting to us, to the producer, to chat. Because look, time is money, and we all love the money. Now, without further ado, I would like to show you some evidence here. For people who didn't join us, this is what happened last week. Hello, mate. Just checking in. You do have 2 minutes and 15.
I can see it.
2 minutes. Oh, two.
I have to stream.
Yeah, that's right. You can see it this time. Let's isolate the audio there.
Go away.
Bye. Play it back.
I can see it. I have to stream.
Okay. So at that point in the booking process, there was 2 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I was merely informing Mike what was going on, to which he responded quite violently, I might add, in an outburst of violence. He said, "I can see it. I have the stream." That is admittance, folks. That is admitting to you publicly that he could see the stream and therefore he could see the clock. I'd like to just pull up the next bit of evidence here. I'd like to rewind it because I wasn't ready for it to play. If we can just pull that music down. Thank you very much, Judge. So I want you to look here. At this moment, there's 55 seconds left on the clock. Mike, right here, is currently looking at the screen in which he is booking, right? I want you to notice as his head shifts to the Discord where the stream is being displayed to him. Look at that. The head shifts back and to the left, back and to the left. To which he then adds,
A minute left. Okay, right.
I have a minute left. Okay, right? Let's change things around here. So he looked at the clock and then immediately followed up with the words,
I have a minute left. Okay, right.
I
let's
have a
change things
minute
around here.
left. Okay, right. Let's change things around here. Things were changed. Things were changed indeed. I'm sad to report they were changed for the worse. Things were changed for the worse. Okay, let's bring up the next piece of evidence here, folks.
I don't have time to be meandering too much around here, but let's do
30 seconds left on the clock there, to which he admits he doesn't have time left to be meandering around. No time left to be meandering around. That, once again, is an admittance to the court, to all of you, that he knew exactly how much time was left on the clock. To which I'll then go to the next piece of evidence, in which he says, so this is right at the end. You can see there's 8 seconds left on the clock, right down towards the wire.
I need to throw everything at this, so let's... How long do I have left?
How long do you have left? How long do you have left, Mike? You have 1 second left on the clock. What I'm about to play in real time is what happened when the 5 minutes expire. I want to point out to the court, I want to point out to the jury that Mike continues to book even though the 5 minutes have elapsed. Let's see what happens. Here, get your finger off the switch, Don. 0 seconds. Still booking.
Oh, thanks for
Even
the
though he's
lead
been
in.
informed. Even though he knew it already.
I don't need you to tell me what time it is. I
Well
can see the
said.
clock.
Well
Oh,
spoken.
come off it.
That's what you just said. You just said that in the stream. So I thought you didn't need one.
And look at the response he gives chat. Look at the response he gives chat when he knows he's been found out. That right there, folks, is a face of guilt. That is a face of guilt when he knows he's been caught out in front of dozens of viewers. legions of fans. He's let me down, he's let the chat down, and he's let his brand down. I have no further comments for the court at this time. I think. Let me just double check. I might have another piece of evidence. 3. I do not have another piece of evidence. Thank you all for your time. I appreciate it sincerely.
Wow. Okay, that's very impressive. Earfuel, I'll get to your comment now in a second. May I, please?
There is a couple of questions in the chat, and I would like to respond to them. Earfuel asks, let me just move this over, thank you. Is there any proof that this video has not been altered / re-edited? The lack of a timestamp is concerning. To that, I would like to respond, Airfuel. These clips have been taken from our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/2Palz. They are visible to everyone. The only amends that have been made is so you can hear them better. The background music has been removed.
Ryan, I'd like to point out that you've yielded your time. You are going beyond. I actually have a problem with this, so if I may finally be able to defend myself, I would appreciate that. You're playing outside the rules.
Objection.
Objection of the highest order. I declare objection.
Objection overruled.
You're not the judge. You're not the judge.
Well, I would like to formally make the decision to pass it over to the defendant at this time.
Okay. Butch will answer that question now in a second. But folks, first of all, Ryan, thank you very much. That was very interesting chat. It's great to see everyone here today. I want to talk about context because it's very important to point out that Ryan has isolated and picked apart footage to make me look like a terrible person. Now, I'll admit, in the first clip, I don't look good. I come across hot-headed, I come across angry, and I come across rude. There's a number of reasons why this happened. Ryan, please.
I just forgot.
But Ryan, please.
This isn't your piece of evidence. This is my piece of evidence. We can circle back to it, but
do you want to finish your evidence? I'm on it. I feel like this is tampering. I feel this is unfair.
This is a legitimate lawyer tactic. I'm lawyering up as we speak. Folks, if I may, and thank you very much to the defendant for yielding his time temporarily.
I don't actually think this is fair. I think this is going beyond the rules and beyond, like, in this court. You're traveling, sir. Sir, you're traveling with the ball in this court.
Look, can we be serious for a minute?
I'm trying my best, sir.
I'm not traveling. I'm
trying to clear my name, and you're throwing the mud in my face, and not just my face, the jury's face. Can I please have my time back, sir? Sir, please.
I'm not traveling because I'm staying indoors. It's unsafe to go outside, hence...
Can I please...
I will not be traveling!
Can I please? Can
I show my evidence real quick? It really means a lot to me.
Oh, come on.
It really means a lot. I'll be super quick. Super quick. Thank you for yielding your time. As you can see, this is a clip from earlier, a couple of months ago, where the time has run out on Mike.
Can I ask a favor?
Henceforth.
A favor?
I want to go to the bank, and I want to ask for a minute extra as a loan. Now, hear me out.
There is precedence, folks, for Mike going over his 5-minute allotted time and knowing he went over his 5-minute allotted time, asking. That's an admission of guilt right there. There is precedence for Mike going over his 5 minutes allotted time. Look, I may be a simple general manager of a virtual brand on a wrestling game that's 15 years old. That's just me. But I can manage my time, folks. Thank you.
for someone who can manage their time. By God, that was ugly. Can I please
Yes. Yes.
get that off my screen, please?
You may.
Folks, let's talk about context. Earfield brought up a great point, but before I get to that, and Ryan, actually, you brought up a very, very interesting point, because I think in that clip, it only highlights how I like to play fair. Yes, I went over my time. I wanted to go to the bank and ask for more time to be taken out of my next turn. And I believe that week ended with me giving you Rey Mysterio for an extra minute. If anything, that just shows I like to play fair. Folks, I won't waste your time any further. In the first piece of evidence, I come across rude. I come across angry, and I come across unfair. There's a number of reasons why this happened. The first being there was a high-profile streamer in our chat at that moment, and I was feeling the heat. I'm not going to lie. Second of all, that was our first ever joint pay-per-view we were booking, of which with a timer. That's important information that I'll get back to. Third of all, as Ryan has liked to point out during this court session, he is behind the controls. And folks, I don't like to say this, but let me just point out that he likes to use it to his advantage sometimes. Ryan, can you please play?
40 seconds ago. Play the music.
Ah, fuck. Let me just point out, this is a song that Ryan knows.
30 seconds to go.
So it was a distraction.
He's a big
okay? It was a distraction. And he likes to play these to get into my head while I'm booking. Can you imagine that song being played full blast in your ears when you're trying to concentrate on
and then
television?
the last match to book, it's fine.
You can stop it there. Now, luckily, I booked the show that week. But if you like to play Exhibit B,
There we go, folks.
Okay.
again, singing in my ears.
Wow. That's on you, Bakewell. Okay. Let's take another look at that. So who, I think these two did that.
Harvest
Ideally.
Moon.
Ryan, please. This is important. What you're about to see is damning.
I am rattled, folks.
I was rattled, folks.
13, 12, 11, 10.
This is important. Keep your eyes on the screen, folks. This is important.
7,
Watch.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Due to distraction, I did not book 2 matches on that show. This is just one example
Oh, that's
of
not
Ryan
good.
using to production.
That is
to
not
distract
good.
Mikey Knight
That
Raw
is
from
not
performing
good.
at his highest. Okay? Now, when it comes to the first clip, I hope this highlights why I came across hot-headed and angry, okay? I hope that answers those questions. As for the second clip, now this is important. Ryan claims I was looking at the chat, okay? Now let me point out, this was the first week of 30 plus weeks of television that we booked. That it was the first time I had access to the stream in real time without lag. So yes, okay, I had access to the stream to be able to see a clock. Was I looking at it? No, because it was new and I forgot it was there. I had it minimized. But let's just take a look at Exhibit C. Will we?
Do you mean C?
Where's the
I
hit?
said C.
I think you said D.
Again, with the lies.
So C, right?
Yep.
Okay. Playing now.
Where's the
You're
hit?
just coming up to 4 minutes left there, mate. 1 minute 40 left there, mate.
I need to get
1
a
minute
move on.
10 remaining, pal. 40
Versus
seconds, pal. 40
Mysterio.
seconds. Just under 3.5 minutes left there. Got 1 minute.
Folks, I'm sure you can imagine that
3 minutes
over
on the
4
clock there,
months
mate.
I was used to
So you
hearing
got
time updates in my
Just coming
ear
up 3.5 minutes left there.
And this is the
90
first week
seconds left there. 2.5
that I had none of the
110
above
seconds left there.
in my ear.
90
An
seconds left
untrained
there, mate. 65
circumstance.
seconds left
Okay?
there, mate.
Take that into consideration. Let's just keep
60
watching,
seconds
okay?
left there, mate. You got about 2 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. 2:05 live on the clock. 60 seconds
must be
there,
Brett.
pal. 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
Jimmy
40
Hart, this
seconds
is-
on the clock.
Hey, Mike, you're halfway done. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. That's 2 minutes.
That leaves me Booker and
20 seconds. 55 seconds to go, pal.
Booker T.
25 seconds to go. Oh, this song, eh? Whoa, spicy. See it. Hello, mate. 2.5
Let's just keep
minutes
watching this,
left
okay?
on the
This
clock.
is important, okay?
2.5 minutes left on the clock. See it. 10 seconds left there, mate. 9, 8, 7,
It's a shame about the
They're done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Ryan.
Only some of the times that Ryan had included to give me a 10-second countdown. This clip he showed excluded a 10-second countdown. And folks, let me just tell you, the last piece of evidence is damning, okay? It's damning because Ryan is claiming that I was watching the stream at the clock. In his isolated, docked piece of edited footage, he claimed I looked at the stream. Folks, I came here to give you context. And here is a full clip to show you what I was looking at. Ryan, please.
How long do I have left? Does anybody want to tell me? I think I can pull this off. I need to think of a miraculous... Wait, who's that?
Here we go.
Who's in the match? Wow, thank you, everybody.
The chat was giving
Hey,
me
you've got
time
60 seconds
updates.
left in
The
this
chat
episode.
was giving me time updates. And I believe there's people in the chat who were there who gave me time updates last week who can vouch for me. Folks, I came here to clear my name. If anything, with my footage, I showed that Friday Night Smackdown is fond at getting into the head of Mikey Night Raw. Folks, I'm not here looking for revenge. I'm not here looking for blood. I'm here to claim my innocence and to clear my name and just get on with it. Yes, Mikey Night Raw is winning in the ratings, and we will continue to do so. But we don't allow mind games from the opposition to go this far in court to slander my promotion. He is questioning the integrity of me, and he's insulting the intelligence of you. I yield my time.
Thank you, Mike, for that. I appreciate the references. And I'm glad you had the opportunity to state your case.
Yep.
I don't know who's playing music in the courtroom, but might I say it's very apt music. Look, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Regardless of which way this case goes this evening, I want to say thank you because I feel like we went about this in the proper manner. We took it to court where you can be tried fairly in front of a jury and a judge. So yeah, I just want to say regardless of the outcome, we can move on from this and we can remain pals.
It'll take time.
Okay. Well, look. Now that you've seen the evidence, folks, now that you've seen all that, I think it's time for final statements. And first, I would like to take the center stage. Folks, listen, look, you've heard a lot. You in the chat, some of you were here last week, some of you are hearing this evidence for the first time. And I would just like to say, in regards to my defendant saying that he had no access to the clock.
You're nearly there, pal.
I'm trying to like remember what you said. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Look, this is whose statement is this? Whose final statement is this? Can I want to just double check. Let me just double check. I'm just bring it up a little bit more. Hello, mate. Bring it. Yes. Okay. This is what I wanted to point out. Okay. So, you may have heard claims of clock tampering and things like that, and accusing him of looking at the chat when actually he was looking at the clock. I would like to defer once again to my first piece of evidence when I pointed out that he had 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock, to which he responded with the words, "I can see it. I have the stream." Those are the words that you need to keep in mind when listening to all of my opposition's
defense. The entire time, there was an admission of guilt from the very beginning that said, I have the stream, I can see it. Now look, I may be frazzled, H-Bomb. I do not disagree with this, because what I want to point out is what my role was in all of this. Now, it looks like I'm sort of spinning a lot of plates here, and that's because I am. All I want to do is provide you at home, the fine community of TwoPalz, entertainment every week. I'm trying to make sure that we can play GM mode. In the time where I addressed the clock issue, what was I doing? Why was I not giving him clock updates? What I was doing, folks, was ensuring the stream was put on in a safe, fun environment. Tweets were going up on socials of clips to invite new people into the stream, because this is what I want to do. I want us all to have fun together as pals, as a community. I have no further words at this time.
You can just throw it straight over to me there. You can just throw it straight over to me.
Straight over, yeah. Straight over.
Folks, you can just hear that after presenting multiple pieces of clear evidence that Friday Night Smackdown is not willing to admit that maybe there was a mix-up, maybe there was a bit of confusion, maybe I wasn't looking at the stream. He's claiming he's spinning a lot of plates, and by all means I'm not disrespecting that. I myself have hosted many streams on his channel. But why over 30 plus weeks of television has this been the first time that he forgot to give me a clock update, and now I'm in a courtroom? Folks, this is what I mean, he's insulting your intelligence. I don't think I need to say much more. I'm not here for blood, I'm not here for revenge. I'm here to clear my name. I don't even want Ryan to be punished. I'm just looking to clear mine. And, you know, Bakewell, maybe I did go over time. I will admit that. But after showing you weeks upon weeks of getting a 10-second countdown in my ear, it was simply an accident.
But would you not agree that when I
No, hold on, I'm not finished. This is my closing update. Hold on, Ryan, sir, please. I'm finishing my closing statement. Bakewell, what happened last time I went over time? I admitted it. I went over time, and I looked to go to the bank and ask for more. In fact, I gave Ryan free of charge, Rey Mysterio. I'm a fair man.
Now, my question was, what would you say happened when I gave you a clock update?
The time for questions is over, Ryan. Come on. Let's take it to the judge.
Okay, look. Alright. You know what? Regardless of your stance, regardless of your brand, I think you have a point there. And I think it is time to take it to the judge. Now, I hear this judge is a very fair man. I hear this judge has a lot of experience in these matters. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen of the court, the fine jury, who's playing music? Who's playing music? Do you hear that?
I do.
Sorry, I don't know who's playing music in the courtroom. Could you please turn it down? Excuse me.
What is this?
This is a courtroom. Hello, folks. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, please. Would you please all rise for the good and the honorable Judge Jonathan Coachman? Ah! Oh my goodness, he's here. Did you know he was in charge today?
No idea.
This kind of changes anything. This changes everything, rather. It looks like Judge Coach has something he'd like to say.
Alright, so here's the deal. It's your boy the Coach, WWE, PGA Tour, more importantly, Madden 21. And I've got these alerts that come up on my phone whenever something shady, questionable, is going on. And I understand that Ryan and Mike in GM mode play together. And from what I understand, and again, this is alleged that Mike has cheated. And so it has come to my attention. It's come to my desk. And so now I feel the need to address it. Now, there are very few people walking the face of the earth that know at the highest level how to make these tough decisions. But as a former Raw general manager, not only am I disgusted, appalled, but I'm absolutely surprised that somebody that's attached to a game that I put my heart and soul into would do such a thing.
It's a good game.
Now, I would be remiss if I made this a judge trial or a, what do they call it, a desk trial? Not a desk trial, but you know what I'm talking about. A bench trial.
I know what he's talking about.
This has got to go to the jury. And if you are found guilty, Mike, your punishment
Alleged.
decided by the wheel. The dreaded wheel. That's right. You're not going to get it from me. You're going to get it from the wheel.
This is
So I
unprecedented.
certainly hope, for your sake, Mike, that you didn't cheat. That you didn't take the easy way out. That you didn't. Well, that you just didn't. So, as one of the voices in the iconic video game Madden 21,
Smackdown versus Raw
my
2006.
official ruling is no ruling at all. It goes to the wheel. And I can't wait
If I'm found
to
guilty.
see what the wheel has to say.
Never can I.
Enjoy GM mode.
Thank you.
Enjoy the game. Because I damn sure love being in the game.
Yeah.
Smackdown
Be
versus Raw
safe.
2006.
Wear a mask. And oh, by the way, let me know how things go. It's your boy. See ya.
Wow. The right honorable judge coach has stepped in and had his say. Look, far be it from me to go against the words of a fine and honorable man, even if he is a former Raw general manager. You know, I honestly have looked up to that man for a long time, so I have to respect his wishes. Now, folks, let me remind you what Judge
Said
Coach
alleged,
said.
Ryan.
Let me remind you what Judge Coach has said. What he has said there is that if Mike is found guilty, if these alleged crimes he is found guilty
Agreed.
of, this goes to the wheel. Not just the wheel, the dreaded wheel. Let's take a look at it, folks. This is not the standard wheel that we play GM mode with, folks. This is the Double Jeopardy Judge Coach Punisher Punishing Wheel of Punishment. Which means, and this is very important, folks, if Mike is found guilty and this wheel comes into play, this is a double Jeopardy wheel. So the standard,
This is overkill.
the standard punishments that we have, i.e. 3 gimmick matches on Raw, will be doubled. 6 gimmick matches on Raw. 2 weeks with no title matches. Must release 2 members.
Airfield,
of
that's
the
a good
roster.
that's a good idea.
I'm not the one that's being tried here, Airfuel. I respect
brought me
that,
to court.
and I understand it, but I'm not the one that's being tried here. I'm not the one that is being alleged of any crime.
You can't lead the
That's-
jury in a certain way. The
That's
jury
not
are
the
coming
way
to their own
court
decision
works.
here.
That's not the way. The jury will. Most
That's
certainly-
not the way court works.
I trust the jury in this one. Now I will set up a poll here, in which you will have to find whether Mike is rendered innocent or guilty. I'm setting up the poll now, folks. Is Mike guilty of crimes?
Wow,
He is
this seems to be unanimous in the chat here, Ryan.
Well, this is stacking the court if I ever saw it, but I'll let the poll decide. The poll should now be in chat. Jury, have your say. I'm very interested to see how this turns out, folks. I'd like to thank you all for being here.
Wow.
The poll is still in play.
It's speaking for itself, Ryan.
Please do vote, everyone. Please do get those votes in. Preferably get those guilty votes in for a crime of which he is guilty. This is a wheel. This is a double punishment wheel.
Kieran, just
Double
that's a great
punishment.
point. I deserve compensation, and my costs covered. This has taken a toll on my mental health. I have not slept for days. I haven't eaten, quite frankly. I mean, Ryan, you brought this on yourself. You've
What?
proposed this court. You've led the jury.
What?
Ryan, there needs to be a
I'm
second
not leading
poll.
any jury.
7-1. This is unanimous, my
We're
friend.
not in the
there
business
needs
of
to
second
be,
referendums here.
if anything, it's not guilty. See, I voted because he didn't do anything. Ryan, I demand that there's a second poll, my friend. You have. I think there should be a second poll. Okay?
Up for what?
There's less than a quarter of the time left. The people have spoken.
Well, the poll's about to run out here. The poll results are in. The question was, is Mike guilty of crimes? And with a vote record of 7-1, Mike has been found not guilty.
Thank you. This is hard. This is hard. I have to say, this has taken. I want to thank my team. I want to thank the Mikey Night Raw fans. I will not let you down. I've never let you down, and I will not let you down. But Ryan, the people have spoken. If anything, you can take it to a
What?
poll.
What?
I think there should be a new poll in the chat. Should
What?
Ryan get punishment for taking this emotional and mental toll out of Mikey Night Raw? If anything, this is just showing that you're a slanderer and you will
What?
take shortcuts. You're losing in the ratings and you're a bitter loser. I demand that there is a second poll. Ryan gets the wheel. Take it to the poll.
Okay, well. Far be it for. You know what? I have faith in the jury. You know, I have no problem with the jury. Look, I think the jury's great.
There's
So
a poll in the chat,
there's a
folks.
poll
He
in chat.
is not
Ryan
telling
guilty
you
of
that.
Crimes. Is Ryan guilty of crimes? There's a poll in the chat now. Not guilty or guilty. I don't even really know why it's in there. If I could be if I could quite frankly be honest.
Wow.
Could I be honest?
Well, it seems like you're the only person in the room who thinks that, my friend. This
I
is a good. This is
there's
a
plenty of time.
fine day for justice.
plenty of
This
time.
is a fine day for
plenty
justice.
Of, plenty of time for the results to come in there. Feel free to get your votes in for. I mean, preferably not guilty, but you know, far be it from me to tell you what to do. Just not guilty. Not guilty. Just. I mean, like, you got like what 60 seconds left, so I mean, just if you are in the chat,
This
you know,
is
whether this is
very
your first time,
interesting.
whether
chat.
this is your
This is
last
very
time, you know,
interesting.
feel free just to hit that not guilty anytime now.
Wow. It's okay. I forgive you. Macho-
I
Macho
don't
is
think
the
that, I don't
best.
think that's an accident, Macho. I don't think there's.
We're
any-
coming down to the last 30 seconds, folks. Get your
yeah,
votes in.
just if we could get that in. Is there a glitch or something?
Wow, Ryan, you do the crime and you do the time, my friend. You took me here, and look what happened. Look what happened. Wow.
Things still turn it back.
10, count it in, folks. 9, 8, 7,
quickly,
6,
but not guilty.
5,
Seriously, like,
4,
I'm being serious, guys. Like,
3,
but not guilty.
2,
I cannot afford another wheel.
1.
I'll just bring the results. I think.
75%, Ryan. You're a guilty man.
75%. What? Guilty?
I have to say, this is a beautiful day for justice. A beautiful day for justice.
What? What? It's, do we have to spin now?
Oh, quite preferably.
That one?
Yeah, the double jeopardy judge, coach, punisher, punishing, wheel of punishment. I believe that is the one. Macho, justice can be a confusing thing, but let me tell you, everyone's proud of you. Okay.
Yet another disgraceful
Folks,
show
this is where the
of
true colours come out.
Justice. Since day one, Chat has been against me, Mike has been against me, Judge Coach, whoever he is, has been against me. Who put a Raw general manager as judge anyway? Are you serious? How am I supposed to book a show in 3 minutes?
Jury, I want to thank you for today. Today was a great day for justice. It's a beautiful thing to see in action. This week is fantastic. First, Trump gets out of office. Second, there's a vaccine. And third of all, Ryan is found guilty. And my name is clear. I can sleep soundly tonight, folks.
Poetic justice. Poetic justice.
Poetic
Is that
justice.
what we're calling this?
This could not have gone better.
I mean, it certainly could have. It's this is a disgrace, and you'll be hearing from my legal team.
Interesting. Bakewell, much needed after that.
Bakewell, thank you so much for the hydration. This
Give me
hydration
some of
is
that
for
water.
you.
Yo, you got any more of that water around here? I can do with some water.
H2O, babe.
Aqua. Chug that aqua. Chug that aqua. Chug that aqua.
Ryan, I think you said it best. I'm glad that is behind us, and I hope we can move on and remain to be pals.
You know what? Palz sounds good. Palz does sound good. Thank you everyone for joining us in that serious miscarriage of justice. Let's get the stream started, should we? Huh?
Bakewell,
Okay, right.
I did not tell him I was dressing in his secret.
Do you want to hear some behind the curtains things for that? Right. Okay. So this has all been like, fucking manic putting this together, right? And there's legitimately been barbs going back and forth, in our WhatsApp and like how long did you spend putting your defense together on Saturday there?
My whole weekend was taken up by that, and that is not a lie. I went through the archives. Listen, you got to do what you got to do.
Which was sensational, by the way. But look,
And Ryan did not see any of that before the stream.
None of it, and maybe that was to my detriment. Was publishing all my evidence before we went live, but I just got excited. What can I say? But yeah, anyway, so right before we went live, so I had this plan all set out where I was like, okay, I'm gonna dress like a bum like I usually do, and I'll have my smart clothes over there, so before we go live and we see each other, Mike will be like, oh, he's dressed like a bum, don't worry about it. And then as we go live, I'll quickly put my smart clothes on and sit down and be like, oh, thanks for dressing up, Mike. Needless to say, when he sat down in his chair at 7:59 p.m, right before we went live, there he is, all dressed up, but I will have the last laugh because this is going to be a very toasty boy by the end of this stream. Let me tell you.
Oh, the window
that
is
much.
wide open, my friend.
Oh, it's going to be
I'm feeling
something.
good. I'm feeling good.
It's got to be something. I never bothered to check who's
I go
booking-
first, I
who's
believe,
book-
because
oh, you
we
do?
finished. Well, we finished with what we saw last week.
The clock controversy. Okay, cool. Sweet. That works for me anyway.
God, I
because-
can't believe that nearly took an hour.
Oh, and what an hour it was. Truly, what an hour it was. Well, look, let's get this show, Truck Wheels, on the road. Oh, did I forget to share all that evidence to you? The audio? Or could you hear it?
No, I heard everything.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Right. Are you ready to do a book, Mike?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Now. You've got 5 minutes. You've got 5 minutes. Remember that, yeah?
Very good.
Would you like me to give you clock updates or no?
Go on. I'm used to it at this stage.
Okay, sure. Why not? Let's just sweep that one under the rug, huh? Okay, mate. The clock is running, and you have 5 minutes starting from 9. Oh,
Okay.
what was that? Oh, that was your controller.
Amazing.
Shit.
Sure. Is that Matt Hardy? I'm assuming that's Matt Hardy. Okay, let's do a quick bit of this. Let's not waste any time. Okay, so Kurt Angle's injured for 8 weeks, I believe. Everyone else is doing okay. Okay. Let's get these boys signed. Let's get rid of Eugene. I've just been killing it, so that needs to be. Alright, let's steal Matt Hardy. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the rivalries real quick. Okay, so that's out of the water. Angle's gone for 11 weeks. Undertaker, Andre. I'm gonna do Undertaker, Brett. Okay, so
Hello, mate. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. There you go. Don't think I'm forgetting this time.
okay, so what's 55? I shouldn't have got him. Anyway, it's done. So Undertaker is the champion. Who else has high popularity? 95 Austin. Alright, I'm gonna do Mankind. That's gonna be the new feud. And then for the Intercontinental Championship, we're gonna have a fatal 4-way, folks. Wow, 73 popularity. He's really on the rise. This is where Austin's gonna go. So 95. I'll take that. That's good for me. Okay, I can't put the title on the line yet, so let's do main event hype. We're nearly at the halfway point. So I want to keep this feud going. Brett on a 95 versus the Bulldog.
Hiya, mate. 2.5 minutes on the clock. 50% if you want to call it a percentile.
Thank you. Then we're gonna have Booker T. Ooh. Booker T versus Ken Kennedy. That's gonna be a feud going forward. Let's get some money going. And then in this match, who else do we have here? Alright, let's have Big Show versus Goldust. Big Gold no more. You hate to see it. And then the opening match for the Tag Team Championship. We're gonna have the newly formed team of Chris Jericho and Christian. Thank you, Bakewell, versus the winners of Doom, who I believe are my tag team champions. And if not, they're not. They will be. He won't notice. So we need to do a few things here. Current champion, Big Gold. Let's. Ah, fuck. Okay, so let's vacate this. Let's quickly change some things. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. Goldust versus Big Show. And let's change this to Goldust. No, I can't do Goldust. Fuck. This is gonna be bad. Animals on a high popularity.
Hello, mate. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds!
I'll do my Hardy. Okay, cool. So there's no gimmicks tonight. Everyone's still pretty banged up, but I have started loads of feuds. So that's what I'm happy about with this. While we're here, I have 10 seconds left. So let's get Goldie.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm done. I'm just gonna lock it in, okay?
Yep, grand. Controversy. I'll see you in court.
Yeah. that fared for you last time very well.
That's a disgrace, and we will discuss that off stream.
Wait, what did I say? I can't remember.
Oh
yeah, I'm sure we will.
Yeah. How did that go?
Very, very well.
Okay.
It's a building block show. I'm going to start a lot of new feuds.
Yep.
And yeah, a good bit of building blocks going on there. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm thrilled to hear it. So this is, for anyone keeping count at home, the first ever double punishment coming up live on Twitch.
3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes. I obviously don't have a timer built for this, but you know, when it hits 2 minutes, that'll be me done. Do you want to cut me in, pal?
I will, of course, no problem. Ryan, are you ready to book?
Yeah. Just so I can squeeze every second out. Can you give me a 3, 2, 1 so I can read?
Oh, no problem. I'll give you the on your marks. Get set.
Well, no, because the book is, you don't really know when that's coming. The 3, 2, 1, you know the cadence of that.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, book.
Yep. Okay, we're going. Time to interfere with the other show. Minor injury. Shit, that's Eddie. Okay, grand. What are my rivalries? Okay. So what? Eddie and Batista. Oh, Eddie's injured. Shit. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. Rock and Roddy. And then Batista and Eddie. And then main event is going to be a triple threat match. Shawn Michaels, John Cena, and New World Heavyweight Champion Batista. Oh my god, this is a lot. Then we're gonna do The Rock. Who's popular? Damn, oh my god, Triple H! Triple H is not in the feud. Shit. Okay, great. And then we're gonna do Ray and Jake. Oh, I didn't even know they had the US belt. Sure, let's put that on the line. We need to get matches in first, and then we can sort of backtrack from there. We're gonna start a feud between Bobby Lashley and Taz. It's what the people want to see. Tazly, explode! Yes, I have 3 minutes. That's correct. Match was the best because of the disgraceful chat. Okay, so we'll start a new feud between Jeff and Rob Van Dam. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This is getting thin on the top of the card, folks. And then JYD and Ted DiBiase. That's a winner. Okay, so the card's technically booked, and I've still got a minute left. Okay, this is good. So we got The Rock. Yep. Okay, all those rivalries are accounted for. Roddy's back in 3 weeks, who I took, and then there's a minor injury, and Eddie will be back in 4. How are we doing contract-wise? Contract-wise, we're fine. People forget I'm a tremendous general manager. It's truly frightening how good I am at this. So we're going to switch this to a first blood match between Jake and Ray. Marvelous. Okay. Rosters, free agency. No. Where is he? I'll bring him back in. Done. With 10 seconds to spare.
Wow, that's very impressive.
10 seconds to spare. There you go. Have at it. Say what you want now. Say what you want now.
Wow, okay.
Full card. Full card.
That's very admirable.
Done.
I I just want to say something for in regards of Judge Coach. That video arrived less than an hour before we went on stream. We were going to postpone this whole court thing by a week because we were like depending on that video, and it came through at the last minute. We're like, get it in. It was a beautiful thing.
That whole thing was built in the space of about an hour and a half, maybe. I don't know. It would have been nice to have built a
fair play
prosecution, but sure, you know yourself.
Well, you did well. I mean, I think out of all the things that were on that wheel, that was the most suited for you because you broke fast.
It was, and also I will say, because so again, behind the curtain, I don't know how much of this we should be like giving away, but there was like 80 options on that wheel.
It's
all
crazy.
Double punishments.
And they're all horrible.
One of them was Mike walks free, because there was no way that I thought Chad was gonna stab me on the back. I missed out on the opportunity of a double punishment wheel, but sure, you got it.
They got it in the end.
They got it in the end, didn't they?
And justifiably so too, by the way. Good job, Chad.
But yeah,
okay.
just a very public thank you, Jonathan Coachman, at the Coach Rules on Twitter.
The coach is the man. That was awesome.
For coming up big in the final hour when the lights were on bright. He did it. He showed up.
I can't believe it.
And yeah, I thought he absolutely fucking nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Thank you very much, Coach.
30 quid well spent.
Hey, you know what? It's he can have it.
He gave us more than what we deserved. Honestly, it was crazy. Okay.
Rush, welcome
to Mikey Night Raw, your favorite brand. So kicking off the show, they do not take kindly to slander. Remember that next time, Ryan.
It's not slander.
Opening up with a tag team contest, we have the newly formed tag team of the CLBs winning the tag team championship from Big Gold 2.0. What?
I mean, they had a name. You don't have to call them the CLBs.
What was their name?
Vitamin C.
It was not, was it?
I promise you, it was Vitamin C. It's not a great name. It's not a great name, but
I prefer the CLBs.
Okay.
Well, in their first match tagging, they win the tag team gold. Unbelievable. Christian is a champion. Christian is a champion on Mikey Night Raw.
It's Christian.
It's Christian, and he's a champion. The people wanted more Christian, and I gave it to them. What does that mean for Big Gold 2.0?
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh! I think there's Trouble in Paradise there. Match 2, we have a debut. Matt Hardy picks up a win over Animal. Someone came into my emails, and I said, sure, pop on over, son.
It's funny because that locker room, that Smackdown locker room, usually absolutely stinks. It smelled fresh as a daisy this evening, so that explains a lot.
Well, Matt Hardy comes over to Mikey Night Raw and he picks up a win over Animal. What does that mean? We'll find out.
That truly is an unfortunate twist of fate.
If Cyber Kitty was with us now, whatever.
Chad would be popping off.
Where is Cyber Kitty? We lost our child. Match 3. They just came up. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Bakewell. Maybe I should keep the for another week or two. Match 3. This is where things start to heat up. We have a new Ken Kennedy. You know, last week I signed 2 Republicans.
It's
and
a
Ken Kennedy.
Smackdown graveyard over there.
Graveyard.
A Smackdown graveyard.
Ken Kennedy picking up a big win over Booker T. That plays into his favour for what comes up later on tonight. Match 4. The Bulldog beats Bret Hart. Unbelievable.
The Hart Foundation explodes.
That's big. That's big. But where do they go from here?
Big win.
Match 5. So last week was unfortunate because Kurt Angle, the reigning Intercontinental Champion,
that's right. That's true.
injured for 11 weeks. So we had to, unfortunately, vacate the title So tonight, in a fatal 4-way, we crowned a new champion, and that is Randy Orton, picking up a big win over some big names. That's huge.
A very big win right there.
Hey, nothing you can say. That's a big win. And then the main event.
Look, it looks like I've got the Orton Pyro.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, very good.
Hey!
Match 6 in the main event for the
Match
WWE
6.
Championship. Mankind. Oh wow! Undertaker comes over and is immediately a champion. Ryan got a golden shower live on stream. You saw it here. But anyway, whoa! Ryan got a golden shower. What happened on Friday nights?
Do you know what? I'm glad you asked. And please get those gosh darn every week those trumpets are in my ear. They're in my ear.
Oh, they're in your ear. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Well, welcome everyone to St. Paul, Minnesota, the wrestling town. It's December 6th. Holidays are coming, and JYD is Santa.
WIF.
If you celebrate that, if you celebrate Christmas, JYD is coming down your chimney, picking up a big win over Ted DiBiase, the money boy, who couldn't win. Match 2. Da 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 da. Jeff Hardy, aka Willow, aka the charismatic Enigma, picking up a big win over Weedman, Rob Van Dam. Jeff
Weedman beats Weedman.
Hardy won. That's all I got to say about that match 3.
Oh my god.
Tasley.
Oh no!
Taz.
Like your levels.
Choking out Bobby Lashley on SmackDown. Wow. Look, these two were going back and forth for the United States Championship, which neither man holds anymore. I knew that one. And now they're fighting each other. Where do we go from here? We go to match 4 for said United States Championship when Rey Mysterio retains, defends, wins the United States Championship.
You can just cut out whatever you need there.
Yeah, that's fine. And you,
You're used to docking footage.
and still United States Champion Rey
Old
Mysterio.
habits die hard.
Match 5, the people's main event, and in this case, you ready?
Yeah.
The people's main event, The Rock losing to Triple H.
Wow, that payoff.
Yeah. I can't do the water spit because there is a respiratory virus going around. Main event. Dun 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 dun. And new champ. I think
The
it's Shawn.
cruiserweight champion.
And
It's a new.
heavyweight champion.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This makes no sense.
Dun, dun,
An illogical
Shawn
product.
Michaels. He won the title. He beat John
Won
Cena.
the title.
And also Dave. No longer has the gold.
Batista. Oh yeah, that's
A
that.
triple threat. First man to win. It was Shawn Michaels. Because he loves God. It's just a new champion. New champion.
Oh my god.
Not the
Ryan's
old
off the deep
champion.
end.
Old champion. It's just a new champion. New champion. He
That
loves
young light boy.
our
beat the
Lord
big,
and Savior.
beefy boys.
Lord and Savior. Okay. That was great. What a show.
Yeah.
What a show.
How was booking that in -3?
So I was fortunate in the sense that I have a couple of rivalries cooking, so I kind of just I used them as basically like, so I booked, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I booked backwards. So I did my main event. I kind of
I always do that.
I knew roughly what I wanted to do. And then when match 5 came together, my other feuds just kind of made up the rest of the cards. But look, I don't care if you've heard this song already because of the courtroom scene. It's
We're past
bloody.
that. I think you've won this one.
I'm honestly not so sure, but I'm going to save regardless.
No, I have no rivalries, but yeah, okay.
Look, in case y'all didn't know, we love production values here. So what I'm going to do right now is throw it to the fan change cam. Oh, Mikey, you're facing the wrong way. Let me just
Where is it? I don't see it. Where is it? What am I looking at?
Oh, this way, mate. This way,
Oh,
mate.
fucking hell.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. There you go. You're grand.
Bit of a heads up next time.
And I sit here. This is it, folks. The fan change cam coming your way now.
Here we go.
What will it be?
Fan change.
Smackdown. 40,000. Oh, no, it's with you. 40,000 fans. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Justice for the blue brand. Justice. No, we need to get a camera back there. Because it looks like something's going on over in Mikey Night Raw.
Folks, listen. The biggest victory of tonight will always be remembered as Mikey Night Raw clearing their name. So that 40,000 fan change, that's collateral damage as far as I'm concerned. What's done is done, folks. What's done is done.
Oh,
Let's kick it over to the Smackdown Hotel. Oh, God.
tell you what is done. What is done right now is justice. I showed everyone that even though the courts were against me, even though I was irrevocably, injustifiably thrown to the wheel.
Ryan, you're being very Donald Trump right now.
Look, it doesn't matter because I got what I wanted in the end. I'm
Steal
happy,
the
and
wheel.
That's all that matters.
It was
I'm
a wheel
happy,
steal.
and that's all that matters. Look, the comeback starts here, folks. I told you since day one, everybody loves an underdog story. They do. It's about drama. We're creating movies here, people. And so I have been beat down by the wheel, by chat, by Judge Coach, by Mike, and now the comeback's on. I told you from day one. I'll see you next time. I thought that was great.
More pressing issues. There's an injury over on Raw. Mankind, the new champion.
The brand
It's a minor injury.
world's heavyweight champion.
That's a minor injury. Let's take a quick look at the reports, will we?
What I win by?
Raw results.
There we
40,000.
go. 40,000. Thank you, mate.
Low Gamer 1012. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining
Welcome
us.
to the chat. You missed the trial of the century. But I'll
That's a good
forgive
show.
you. I'll forgive you. Hey, what are we doing?
Go ahead.
What are you doing? My name's Ryan. That little guy up there is Mike, and we're playing a little bit of GM mode. Look, it's good crack. It's a good laugh. If you stick
certainly
around,
does in
I'm
Liverpool.
representing Smackdown. Mike's representing Raw. We book TV each week with 5 minutes on the clock, sometimes less. And look at that right there. Mikey is red, I am blue. It's been up and down. It's been a roller coaster,
We love it.
folks. Hey, look, it's been emotional. Yeah?
It's been real.
It's been emotional. Talking of emotions, time to bring up.
The very average reel.
I want the old punishment wheel. Shall we do a wee spin?
Let's do it there, pal.
Boy, did I pick a week to quit sniffing glue, huh? That's a joke, everyone. That's a joke, everyone. TOS, don't do drugs. There's been some crack, mate. This has been some crack.
This has been great. Knowing my luck, this is going to be a rotten put.
Oh, keep ticking. Oh, keep ticking. A big wheel keep on turning. Proud coach keeps on judging. Rolling.
See, this is. I feel like you're. that's all. You know, I won't say anything. The court's done.
Okay.
What matters the most is that the chat knows that I'm innocent. Okay, well, you go ahead and book my main event.
Oh, okay. Well, I just do it with the controller or what? Just like this or what?
No. Book
Yeah,
my
that's
main
what-
event. You don't get to infiltrate.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, oh, he's giving me the keys to the kingdom here.
What have we got?
So I want a main event. I want a Hell in a Cell. I want a triple fatal 4-way. I want Mankind in there. Stick Animal in there. Stick Devon in there. Oh, good. And then just give me a scroll with Bulldog, and I'll.
I think that's unfair.
A scroll?
Okay, go on.
Really? I just don't have anyone in mind. Matt Hardy. Trader. It's a big one, folks. And yeah, stick the title on the line, please.
Fuck's sake. Okay, Ryan, particularly cruel. Booking Mankind, who is has a minor injury in that match. That is a shitty move. That is a shitty move.
Oh, like you wouldn't do the same, man.
I would never book a minor injured person in that match. I would book Kane and whoever else has a low popularity, but I would never. Yeah, and I would never book a minor injured person.
He's got
a
shirt
bridge too
and tie
far.
on, and all of a sudden he thinks he's a upstanding, honest citizen.
No, I'm just the sound one. I'm the sound one now, and the chat sees that now.
Who's booking
You're
first?
booking first.
I'm booking first. Me, Ryan. That's my name. Okay.
Mankind is the world champion machoist, and probably won't be for much longer, thanks to Ryan.
I forgot about the chat.
The chat never forgets, Ryan. You're a piece of shit.
Thank you, BBB Bakewell. Oh yeah, Low Gamer. I'd love some ideas for the wheel. This is always work in progress. So any suggestions for the wheel, please chuck them our way. I'd love that. Okay, so BBB Bakewell cashing in 1500 rather PAL points, and he wants to see our main man Taz versus Shawn Michaels for the I can only assume you mean the World's Heavyweight Championship in a Iron Man match.
Thank you, Bakewell.
For sure. What? Did you?
What?
Nothing. I saw a ghost.
No, what happened? What happened?
I saw a ghost. It's fine.
No, tell me.
We'll get to it.
No!
We'll get to it.
Already?
We'll get to it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Did you book that for an hour? Is that an hour?
Let me check. If I didn't, then I will rectify that right now.
Ooh. Chancer. Bakewell, I love you. The chat never forgets.
Right. Well, that's a fantastic main event, if you don't mind me saying. Speaking of main events, I need to main my event. You know what I'm saying. 5 minutes on the clock. Do you all count me in, pal?
Are you ready?
5 minutes is gonna feel like, oh god. It'll be relaxing, luxurious almost.
3, 2, 1, book.
5 minutes are on the clock. Okay, folks, so I don't know if you saw that, but Shane McMahon is fucking back. Oh, God. Loss after loss. Oh, dear. Jake. JYD wants a title shot. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a mass exodus here, folks. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Rivalries. Okay. Did you see Shane McMahon? Did everyone see Shane McMahon there? Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do The Rock, and we're gonna do Shane, I guess. Let me actually check on Shane's health, because I did. Yeah, I ran him into the ground last time, so I could kind of do with him taking a couple of weeks off anyway. But he's alive and well. Let's do Rock and Triple H again. Let's do rivalry in place of a match. So Eddie and Batista needs to stay good. And The Rock and Roddy. So yeah, I need to watch that cash flow. I can't believe that, folks. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a triple threat match. Fatal 4-way. And we're gonna do Jake, who I bloody hope wins. Jake Ray, Ted, and JYD. And if they want WWE title gold, come away from it. Come away from it. And then we're gonna do Cena. Oh, Cena's feuding with Shawn, isn't he? And Shawn's in the main. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to scrap that Rock and Roddy feud, which is fine. Because it never got started, right? So I'll just wait until Hot Rod's back, and then run them back. So here's what I can do. I can do Cena and Batista. That works for me. They both are without a dance partner this week. I actually have time, so I'm gonna change the position on the card. Cena and Batista will live there. Yep. And then let's do Fatal 4-way. And then let's do... Oh, it's... Oh, jeez. Do you see that? Like, glitched. I was horrified. Jake and Drake. Do that US gold on the line. And then what rivalries am I forgetting about here, folks? Emails, I check those. Rivalries. Rob and Jeff. Taz and Lashley. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get a little bit more heat on Taz and Lashers this week. Oh, Taz in the main. God damn it. Okay, never mind that. Sure, we'll do Jeff and... Jeff? Yeah, Jeff. We'll do Jeff and Rob, sure, why not? Main events. I will do a run through of what's on the wheel. Next time we get to it, folks, because I know some of you in the chat are asking, and we'll get that sorted. Jeff and Rob ladder match, sure, what's not to love there? Eddie's got minor injury. Lashley doesn't have a dance partner, so let's do Lashers and JBL because I can't give him Taz. I think that's a good card, honestly. Cruising, pal. I wish I was cruising. Let's have a look here. Rivalries are grand. Free agency. Has he let anyone slip? No, he has not. Although, look at Kane's pot. Do you know what? I'm gonna sign Kane just because I feel like there's something better for Kane, and I think a couple of guys of mine are gonna jump. Which is unfortunate. Rob wants a WWE title match. Ted and JYD, if they stick around, they're getting one. Hopefully Jake wins it because then that's 3 birds covered. And then Lashers wants a win. He's got JBL, so he should win that. That's quite good. Rock, let's re-sign him. Sure, let's go 3 months. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Sure, let's keep that above 2 mil. Oh, and I have 8 seconds left on the clock. Let's bring Mikey back in. There
Ryan,
he is. There's my
how's
old
everyone
pal,
doing?
my compadre, my pal. There he is.
All right, buddy.
Alright, old buddy, old pal of mine, huh? Honestly, those 5 minutes felt like an eternity. I can't even lie.
You have it down to a fine art.
Well, you can't spell fine art without fart. You ready, mate?
I'm ready.
Okay, 5 minutes going on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye. Go.
Full recovery. Jericho's fine. 4 weeks, Mankind's out for well. I mean, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind he'll be out for a lot longer than that, thanks to Ryan being an absolute piece of shit. So let's just sign a few people. Oh wow. I want to secure Angle, who's going to be out for a while, but I don't want him going anywhere. And who else? Jericho's a tag champ, so I don't want to mess with that. Okay. Popularity. Mankind is over. He's soon to be gone. What's wrong with Brett? What does he want? He's losing every week. Booker is content. What's wrong with him? Losing every week. Everyone else is... Okay, well. What's wrong with you? Alright, well, listen. That's gone. That's alive. Thanks, Ryan. That's going okay. Okay. Let's book a show. I have less than 4 minutes to do so. God. I honestly think that's a dirty maneuver. Okay, let's do Undertaker versus Austin. If this is the case. Popular fellows. Listen, let's suck as much air as we can, and let's fucking slander his promotion while we're at it, okay? Because I'm pissed off at what he's done. Usually when I book his main event, I try to be as considerate as I possibly can.
Hello, pal. 10 minutes. No, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Words. They fail me sometimes. All the best. Bye for now. Yeah.
Okay. So Big Show's popular. Jericho's popular. Orton versus, I guess, Nitro for the gold. But is there anyone else who's pretty over who I haven't booked yet? Oh, Andre. Perfect. Orton versus Andre for the gold. Let's have Brett in a submission match. How long do I have? 2.5. Alright. Nope. This is fine. But the Bulldog. Okay, Brett should win that, hopefully. So, I haven't booked Nitro. Who could he provisionally go across? So they're the tag champs. Let's protect them. Let's have a triple threat. Let's have Booker T versus Johnny Nitro versus Ken Kennedy. And then let's have a barn burner. A tag team tornado. Tag team match. The CLBs. Chris Jericho his popularity is 79. I've really managed to boost him up, which is nice. Taking on Big Gold 2.0.
1 minute and 23 seconds. Coach liked our tweets. Love you, Coach, baby. Who loves you, baby? The pals love you. 1 minute 15 to go.
Tag team ladder match. Okay, CLB versus Big Gold 2.0. I reckon if Big Gold 2.0 don't win this, I'm going to break them up and have them feud. But Big Show's popularity is quite nice. I'm happy with this. Excluding the main event. This is the main event. Okay, this is the main event. This is the feud. Whoever is the WWE champion, they're not going to have it for very fucking long. One of these is going to get it next week. Mankind's off the shelf. That's basically a lock. I really hope there's more of his roster that's unhappy. And I have 40 seconds, so let's take a sneaky look. So I could propose a trade. Let's see. Oh. So Lashley, okay, so these are all on set.
Oh, yeah, if I got Jake Roberts, that'd be fucking awesome. Because that would fill the angle.
18 seconds.
That'd fill the angle. Oh, look at this. Pipe is content.
10 seconds.
This is great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your finger off the switch, done.
Just locking it in there, Ryan.
One tail to saw.
Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, you hit me
Okay.
with Triple H. I feel in fine fettle this evening, folks. In fine fettle. Truly, thank you all for joining us. It's a treat, a pleasure, a privilege, and a honor every single week. Every single week.
Hunter.
Once more with feeling. Hey, do you know what? It's getting cold outside. The nights are, the nights are coming in. Winter is here, folks, which means it's time to go to Washington, D.C. Land of the free, home of the brave, Friday night Smackdown. Let's simulate JBL winning. Whoa. Oh. Ah. Oh. Why I oughta. Lashers.
Is Bobby happy? Is he a happy boy?
He's not anymore. Not after that one. But look, Lashers, I give him opportunity after opportunity. He's a former United States champion, so I mean, if he can't pick up a win over JBL, I don't really know what to tell you.
They're dropping like flies, folks.
Match 2. Oh. Jeff Hardy, look, it's his specialty, the ladder match. That's where he lives. He feels most at home when he's on a ladder. Picking up a big win in Washington, D.C. District of Columbia. Match 3. Speaking of the District of Columbia. Do you trust me? Do you trust me, Mike? Land of the free, home of the brave. The epicenter of the United States of America. That's where it all happens. It all happens in Washington, folks. And Jake came and he did it for America. He won the United States Championship. Can you believe it? Can you even believe it? It's hard to fathom how big of a victory that is. For SmackDown. Match 4. Hometown boy Big Dave dropping the Batista bomb. Big Blue Tista himself. Big Democrat Blue Tista getting it done.
Fucking
Big
hell,
pop. Big babyface pop, huh? Here he comes.
Oh my god. What's going on?
That's what he does. Match 5, the people's main event. And in this case, the people's main event. The Rock. The Rock. Should have done the eyebrow that time.
Christ.
There it is. And you thought by taking Undertaker, I wouldn't be able to do any more stupid poses.
Oh, you'll always find a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way, folks. Which means in your main event, booked by our very own BBB Bakewell, cashing in his PAL points. It's an Iron Man match. It took up most of the broadcast. 60 minutes. All these other matches went 5. These fellas are going 60. Shawn Michaels and Taz for the World Heavyweight Championship. And still, baby. And still. Thank you to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. That one's for you, big man.
Wow. Okay. Well, in a show... Well, first of all, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is
Fight capital of the world, baby.
This is Biden country, folks. They're riding with Biden, and in an opener, that works out my plan quite. Oh,
I guess I just don't. I guess I don't book main events anymore. Do I? Do I book them anymore? Probably not.
Do the crime. Pay the time.
My crime is engaging with our community. It's a
Match
blessing and a
one.
curse, folks.
Match
Blessing
one
and a
for the
curse.
on top, 15 feet above the ring, hung the tag team championships. And Christian Jericho defended against Big Gold 2.0, and they retained. No. And then after the match, Big Show went, and he looked at Goldust.
No!
And he punched him in the face. Big Gold 2.0 are finished. They're done.
So close to Christmas.
know.
Goldie probably already got presents for the big man.
Poof.
Do you know how
Knocked out
difficult it
Goldust.
is to shop for a 500-pound giant?
I am a giant. Well, listen. He's off the
Garden.
He's off the Christmas list. And the CLBs retain in match 2.
What a turnaround for Christian, by the way.
Listen, the people want
What
Christian.
a turnaround. They really do.
On December 9th, you're damn right. Ken Kennedy in in Nevada, which I believe is a flipped state, which is now a Democratic state. Kennedy picking up a win. That is a flip victory.
That is, it's back to red, baby.
He flips the
That's the way it works. That's politics, folks.
We have a key state update. Ken Kennedy picking up a win in Nevada. Nevada goes red.
Hold on. There's breaking news. We need a key state update.
Well, key state update, folks. We know in the past that Nevada has been kind to the Democrats. Well, this just in, Republicans are after going right ahead. Ken Kennedy has turned Nevada, a blue state, red.
That's
They're
the
still
color
counting,
of
though.
Republicans. Still 1, 2.
Match
Stop
3.
the count. Stop the count.
Match 3. British Bulldog. Oh my God! In Brett's own specialty, picks up a win. Don't worry, he's content. Match-
Okay, he's content.
I was trying to take out the flames before they caught, but listen, we'll notch it gear next week. Match 4 for the Intercontinental 100 Giant is the new champion. These championships are going all over the place.
Macho, 'tis the best. Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you.
Macho
mate.
is take care, mate. Take care. It's definitely because I said Republican and Democrat that he's like, fuck this, I'm gone. Match 5.
No politics.
No, I'll keep it to a minimum. Match 5. The Undertaker beats Steve Austin.
Austin's back on the skids. I
Back on the
thought
skid.
I thought this was a new Stone Cold. Same bloody old
It's-
Stone
well,
Cold. if you
listen,
ask me.
plans have been skidding around the place because in the main event, folks, for the WWE Championship and probably Mankind's last appearance
Oh yeah, I forgot about
on
this.
GM mode, I would say. He has a minor injury that lasts 4 weeks.
Yeah. Yes.
Matt Hardy has deleted the kind man. The kind man has been deleted. Matt Hardy is the new WWE champion on
Let's
Mikey
get it,
Night Raw.
baby. Matt Hardy,
newly
aka
acquired.
the Angelic Diablo, aka Broken Matt Hardy, version 1.0. Getting it done in the Hell in a Cell. That's big. That's big. Newly acquired as well. Correct.
Let's take it over to the fun change cam.
Hey, let's do that after I do we save. Oh man, the hits, they just keep on coming, folks. They said it can be done, but here we are, and you love to see it. Okay, let's take it on over to the fan change cam. Rumors. That's what you've got for me. Fan change Raw 60,000. Disgusting. It was one of his. He
wanted to fuck around. And gave him a bite on the bum.
I hear
See that?
there's a party going on over in Raw.
There we go, folks. It's good to be back on the win
Results are spiking. Cases are spiking. We're doing great. We're doing great. Mankind injury has gotten worse. I have heard that. We don't know how worse yet. We'll take you straight over there in a second. But first of all, we need to go over to the Smackdown Hotel.
Just when you think forward progress is being made, just roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. You know, you gain 40,000 and then 60,000 leave. Once again, I'd like to point out my opponent stooping to such depths as to cast rumors? Rumors? Is that what we're doing? He guaranteed a better show than Smackdown this week when I had to book his main event. It's disgraceful. You know what? In some ways, I blame myself because in booking his main event, I showed the Raw audience what a long-term logical product could look like, and they probably enjoyed it. So it's probably my own fault for booking such a good main event, and I'd like to apologize to myself and to the boys in blue.
You blew it. Let's take a look at these injuries, will we?
Maybe next week you won't be here.
Christ almighty. Let's take a look at these injuries. Mankind is out for 14 weeks.
Let's get it, baby.
Ryan, you're a dirty bastard and I fucking hate you.
Let's get it, baby. Scroll over to the left because there's something. Oh, not to worry yet. Let me tell you, I'm a little bit worried. If I may be so honest.
Well, if that wheel lands in the right place, let me tell ya, the gloves are off, you ponce.
Well, you said wheels, so let's throw to the wheel.
Let's have a look.
What a night! What a night! Once more we're failing, huh? Here we go. Look, once again, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. It's been a treat. It's been fantastic.
It's been a honor.
It's great to be back on Mondays.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, listen.
Okay. Look. No title matches. You have no title matches for a week, huh? What can I say? You got no title matches. That's a new character I'm working on. It's
Wow. It's something.
It's a result. Speaking of results, you need a result, namely 5 minutes on the clock. For fuck's sake, Big. Well, 1 week. 1 week of regular GM mode. That's all I ask. That's all
excellent.
I ask.
Wow, Jake Roberts versus Mike versus Shane. Shane's back. Oh, that's beautiful. TLC. Listen. You deserve it, pal. You deserve it.
I don't think I do.
I think you do, pal.
I don't think I do. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm booking versus in West Virginia.
Mountain Mama, take me home.
So no title matches on Mikey Night Raw. Alright.
West Virginia.
For Foley.
Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Na na na. Hey, na na na. Na na na.
Do you want to count me in there?
Hey. Na na na. There's 5 minutes on the clock now. Take it home. Mikey Night Raw. All the best.
Alright, okay. Fuck yeah, you piece of shit. I'm so happy. Let's take him. Let's take Lashers. Who do we get rid of, folks? Okay, now Brett's unsatisfied. What's wrong with him? He needs a win. Should I get rid of the Dudleys? They haven't really been serving much purpose, I guess. You know what? I'm keeping Devon, but Bubba can take a hike, buddy.
What's Lash's popularity like? I've one half of Lashley of Tasley. Bakewell, that's funny. Good. You know what? Good. 14 weeks. Christ almighty. Okay. So no title matches. So we're gonna have a tournament, okay? We're gonna have a tournament. So maybe I should have some gimmick matches. So let's have this as a first blood. Ba-da-da-do, ba-da-da-do. Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then we're also gonna have 65 isn't great. Let's have so I'm gonna give Brett a win over someone. 80 popularity, hell yeah. Christian's on the rise. From the ashes, folks. We did it. Orton versus Andre. When it progresses.
Hi, mate. 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes. Bye.
Let's have Kennedy versus Booker T. This is all to like go into like a final next week. So let's the Bulldog versus God, Bulldog's kicking ass. Johnny Nitro. Ooh, 16. Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds good to me. And this is where Brett's gonna kick some ass. Well, you know what? Let's have.
Hello, mate. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. Bye.
The winner of this handicap match. Let's change that very fast. So they'll face Devon. Brett is going to team up with the new Canadian, the Canadian trio. Okay, listen, I can't really do much because I feel like I'm recovering from the mess that Ryan has caused and the wheel has caused. So I can't book any title matches. I don't have a champion because Mankind is no longer my champion. Matt Hardy is my champion.
60 seconds on the clock. 60 seconds.
So Matt Hardy is debuting. Or Bobby Lashley is debuting against the champion. If he wins that, he's in the title match next. I don't even know if this makes sense. It'll probably be a fatal 4-way. But these are feuds, at least. That's fine. That's accounted for. That's accounted for. That is not accounted for. So that's let's replace this with replace a match. Alright, I'm done.
15 seconds. 14. Oh, I'm getting a thumbs up. I'm
done, baby.
Wow.
Big one. Thank you very much for cashing in that hydration. This hydration is for you.
For who? It's for you, Bakewell.
Give me some of that water.
Yo, you got any more of that water around
Chug
here?
chug, baby.
Like, with some water.
H2O, babe.
Aqua.
Thanks, pal.
Chug that aqua. Chug that aqua.
Give me a clear pint of the sauce. It just never gets old. It really doesn't. I thought that was fantastic. Thank you, Bakewell. Look, we're coming up to Christmas here. In fact, this is a go home for Armageddon.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and baby, I feel fine. Okay, so you had no title matches, correct?
Correct. None.
Correct. Fantastic. Right. Shall we bloody do a wee book here?
Go ahead there, pal.
Alex Jerry, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? It really would be. Okay, count me in.
On your marks, get set, book.
Okay, 5 minutes on the clock there, people. Contract expiring. Okay, minor injury Jake, minor injury Sean! Fuck! Lash. Okay, he sent me an email, so he's gone. He has to be as good as gone, right? Yeah, I can't see him. Yeah, Lashers is gone. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, first, let me get that main event booked in by Bakewell TLC. So Jake and Sean are pretty much gone from this. They're pretty much gone. Brilliant. So Jake, who has a minor injury. Sean, who also has a minor injury. So they'll both be gone. Shane, who does not have a minor injury but is bordering on dead, so he'll be gone from it. And JYD. He's getting the shot. You can't say he's not. World title online. Brilliant. Now, I need to make some progress here for...
Don't feel sorry for him.
So let's do this. So, I mean, I may as well keep that Cena and Shawn rivalry going, but they're as good as gone. And then I would do Eddie and Batista, but I think Eddie is minorly injured as well. He is. So here's what we're going to do. Rivalry in place of a match. Eddie and Batista. And then Cena and Shawn's covered. I could do Jake and Ray. You're helping Bakewell JYD wants a title match. I respect that. Helping's a loose term, admittedly. But... Look, this part and parcel of the fun of it. Like if we just did like bone serious booking, which is what we used to do when we played this off stream, it's like deadly serious. We still did the 5 minutes on the clock. It wouldn't be as fun, you know. So right, we got the world title on the line there. So Jake and Ray, so here's what I'm thinking. That rivalry probably will go, but I might get one more week of juice out of it. I may as well kill Jake if he's gonna die anyway, right? So if we're gonna kill him off, he may as well go in style, right? So let's do Jake and Ray in a ladder match for the United States belt. Cena and Batista, so Cena and Michaels is covered. Triple H and The Rock is covered. What's going on in my roster? Because I saw some unhappy chappies. Rob Van Dam wants a title shot. So, let's... I can't even. Who are my tag champs? Rosters. Triple H and Shane McMahon, of course it is. So look, right. Ray and Jake. Ray's gotta be dead. Rob Van Dam and Jeff, I can book those in. And JYD and Teddy. Okay, cool. We can do that. Oh, I can't do JYD and Teddy. Whoops. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Rob and we're gonna do Jeff. It'd be nice if I could get the cruiserweight belt off Sean. Can I just strip him? Is that something I can do? 5 weeks or more. Great. Eddie's content. He wants back on. Jeff wants a title shot. Cena wants a win. Roddy wants back on the show. He'll be back next week. Shane's been losing every week. And Teddy's been losing every week. What we got? 1 minute 10 left. So, oh, I could probably debut Roddy at Armageddon. That'd be good. Oh yeah, so Lashley isn't even here, so he's definitely gone. Great. So, let's do Taz and JBL. New hot feud of the summer. Oh, thank you for the ban, Michael. Hi mate, ban is / I did it. Get that. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Thank you for Mike picking up the ban there. look, it's a show, right? And then I've got a pay-per-view, so you know what? Like, we'll play it safe this week, and then Rob could get a title shot at the pay-per-view, I suppose. Free agency, is he letting one slip? He's gotta let someone slip one of these times, right? 5. Okay. Locked in, baby. Locked in.
He's done.
He's done.
Okay.
There you. Oh. I see.
So, will I go to my show? So, after some interference at my show last week, the WWE Championship is vacant. Well, no, there is a champion.
There is.
And
there's a very healthy defending champion.
Well, listen, hear me out, okay? There needs to be a new challenger. So this is a series of matches.
Yep.
That will determine the number one contender.
Right.
No, this is a tournament. So the winners of these list of matches will go on next week to face each other in a fatal 4-way. Or whatever that needs to be, and then the winner of that goes on to face Matt Hardy.
Version 1.0.
Because I couldn't have any title matches tonight.
So in match 1, interesting. So
Bret Hart came out.
There's still a thread, still a story that's going
always.
throughout the broadcast. Always.
Bret Hart picks up a big win over Devon Dudley, who's been left alone. Bubba has said, "Listen, I'm out of here." He's gone. He left.
He's fully off the roster.
There's only one Dudley left.
It's double D squared.
Reverend Dudley. But in match 2, the champion faced an open challenge for the non-title championship, and that challenger was the debuting Bobby Lashley, who lost.
Hard-hitting, soft-spoken, snake in the grass.
Taz, whenever you want, pop on over.
He would. Taz is main eventing over here, Paul.
Yeah, right. Okay. Match 3.
Not through my choice.
Yeah, exactly. Match 3. The British Bulldog picks up a big win over Johnny Nitro. Bulldog goes on to face Bret Hart next week, who will be joining him in those matches. Well, Booker T beats Ken Kennedy in West Virginia, Charleston, turning West Virginia blue.
So, to confirm, a match that's being booked for next week is Bret Hart.
Yep.
Chris Jericho and Christian, or do they not apply?
No.
So just Bret, because he picked up.
He was captain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bret.
Yep.
Booker T.
Yep.
What was match 3 there? Johnny Nitro. British Bulldog.
Yep.
British Bulldog. So 3 of them are qualified so far.
Yeah, and this is subject to change, so don't be,
Okay. We're not signing any contracts here or anything.
Don't be silly.
It's Christmas. Nothing gets done over the holiday period. You know that.
Match 5, we have Andre the Giant picking up a big win over Randy Orton. Went for the chokeslam into the RKO, but he held on to the throat and he slammed one down.
Yeah,
so it was it was a true overpin. And that means in the main event. I'm fine. Match, in the main event, we have Austin busting open the
Picking up a
Phenom.
win for the first time in a while as well.
Paranoid Steve Austin picks up a win over the Dead Man.
What a week.
Stunned him so hard he went blood.
What a week, what a night. December 20th from Little Rock, Arkansas. It's JBL. JBL's picking up the win now. That's a couple of weeks in a row. He's bordering on title match territory, let me tell you. Match 2. Wait, hold on. Who's playing that music? Yeah, cut my music. Play that bean footage. Welcome everyone to Little Rock, Arkansas. Match 2. Jeff Hardy picking up another win. Rob Van Dam can't catch a break.
Where's Rey Mysterio?
He's booked.
Is he? Has he been booked? Oh,
Has he been-
oh!
Has he been booked? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me? Who's that jumping out the sky? REY winning the USC with a 619, climbing an LAD DER. Ladder, singles, Rey Mysterio. Jake, busy boy tonight. But
Yeah, talk to me about that.
hey, enjoy it whilst you can. That's all I'll say. Enjoy Jake Roberts whilst you can. It was nice having you, pal. Match 4. Big Dave picking up a big win over John Cena. That's big, folks. That's real big. Match 5. The Rack, the people's main event. I
Was it though?
Me and Dwayne, birds of a feather, surely. Which means in your main event, as booked for the second week in a row by BBB Bakewell, it's the Open
He's
Invitational.
feeling good.
Do you want to sit on the shelf for the next 4 months? Challenge for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Somebody's gonna die. Shawn Michaels retains, but the question remains:
Oh my God!
for
Two ladder
how
matches.
long? For how
Christ
long?
almighty.
Truly, it's been a night. What a night, what a night. It's been great to have you. Don't let the hospital doors hit you on the way out. Some sore boys is what I'm saying. Let's take it to the fan change cam. Fan change.
Serious injury.
Smackdown.
Smackdown.
80,000
80,000.
fans. And look,
As
mentioned by my
there's some
opponent,
news.
as mentioned by my opponent, there
Two
are
serious injuries on
injury.
the SmackDown brand.
10
weeks.
And do you know what that means?
And that's not it. There's another one down there.
A torn ACL. The trainers have advised for the superstar to take it easy. Well, sure, we'll see. Look, serious injury. And I want to, if I may have the floor on
Broken
this,
arm.
because I will have my victory in a moment. 10 weeks with no Shane McMahon. The Shane McMahon who fought for this brand, who died for this brand last week. He was buried alive. There's some weird ghost, paranormal spirit of Shane McMahon going around. And it's because, once again, if I may point the finger, if I may be so bold as to point the finger at chat, it's because of them, because of our chat, that Shane McMahon is once more on the shelf. Once more. I didn't book him on that. I was going to leave him to recover because he had injured himself quite a lot, if I may be so
He blames
honest.
E very fast.
But excuse me, I need to get a camera back there because there's a celebration going on at the Smackdown Hotel. This is what I'm doing. I'm celebrating. I'm having the time of my life. Can you not see? There's confetti everywhere. Shane McMahon, we hardly knew you. Can we get a camera back there? Because Mike's gonna have a big cry.
Folks, let's not get things construed here. Ryan tried to book the SmackDown Hotel, but he ended up booking SmackDown Hotel Landscapes, so his celebration was in a car park. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay.
Look, there's a good exit there. It's in a publicized space. It's easy to access the Smackdown Hotel Landscaping Company.
Listen, I have some good friends around here, okay? Everybody around here is happy. Isn't that alright, Austin?
Who?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Fucking hell, there you are. And Brett's happy, boy. He picked up a big one, didn't you, Brett?
You know, you're right, boss. I did pick up a big win, and it was great.
Do you know who else picked up a big win?
It was great to be back in the winning column for once, alongside my Canadian colleagues.
Well, and family, am I right? So Bulldog picked up a big win.
Where's my title shot?
It's
I'm
coming, pal.
afraid
You're nearly
I've
there.
got some bad news.
And then someone who wasn't booked.
Have you seen Goldust anywhere? I'm looking for him. I need to put my fist in his gold face. Do you know what he got me for Christmas?
There will be a Christmas segment next week on Raw with Big Show and Goldust. That's a TwoPalz guarantee.
Oh.
Ho, 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 ho. Oh, you just gave it away. Anyway, we're all happy here. We're happy here. We're a happy family. Nobody is going anywhere.
If you're happy, then why is it so dark? Why is it so dark, man?
I like it with the lights off.
It's an editor's curse. Look, that's a big swing there. Let me update the fan change board.
Okay, he's fine. Austin got a minor injury, but that's okay.
What's scores and doors? 80,000 difference?
Ooh.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
And this Sunday is Armageddon.
So we're still in the lead by 80,000. That's okay.
Look how close. It's been close for a while as well. This entire month. It's been very close. Armageddon coming to you all live from Bismarck, North Dakota. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Have you got time to book this one, pal? Do you mind sticking around?
For a pay-per-view?
Aye.
To watch the paper? Sure, go on.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Sure, why not?
Why
Absolutely.
not? I've got
you know
nowhere
what?
to be. I got nowhere to be, pal. No?
Okay.
Yeah. Weird. You just got a message on Discord. I heard your notification go off. It's weird. Maybe. What's that? Hey, live from Bismarck, North Dakota. It's Arma. Okay. We got the all clear. We got the all clear.
Oh, God.
It's weird. Sometimes you gotta check. Sometimes you just gotta check. So look, it's been a while since we've done the pay-per-view, so I just want to clarify a couple of things. Obviously, we don't spin the wheel for the pay-per-view.
Yep.
As well as that, how do we usually do this in terms of like checking emails and contracts and everything?
Well, if you don't want me to see, I will close my eyes happily. I will look away, but I'll give you 30 seconds to do what you need to do. But if you want to have an open book, I don't mind having a peek.
I'll do a quick blast, just a very quick admin blast, and then like it won't even be 30 seconds. It won't even be 30 seconds.
All right. Okay.
Jake Roberts is out for 16 weeks. Shane McMahon is out for 10 weeks.
10.
Just wanted to mention that. Okay, you're clear.
All right.
Here they are.
Oh! Oh my goodness, Ryan.
Okay. Sweet. Boy, that Roddy, he's a spicy boy backstage. Look at that.
Shawn Michaels has a minor injury. You're champion. Okay.
So what I just realized is I actually can't get that belt.
Oh! Who are the champs? So Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's been a recurring problem, I can't lie, having gold on guys that are dead. In fact, I can do that because Shane's dead. So look, baby steps, huh? So right, here's what we're gonna do. Obviously my rivalries are fucked. God. That Eddie one's a real shiter.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. In fact, let me check that rivalry. So we got Rock, Triple H, John Cena, and Shawn. Oh God, dude, I just fucking run with it.
Bite the bullet.
I've done it before. It's weird because I would almost rather have Shawn injured than Eddie injured. Which is weird.
Interesting.
Logic. Which is
it
weird
makes
logic.
sense though.
If it's from a popularity perspective, I understand.
But it's not even. It's not. Sean outranks him by like 9.
Oh wow. Okay. Right.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, folks. Okay. So, main event. We're gonna have. No, we're not gonna have that. Sure, steel cage match, main event. People love steel cage matches. To determine the number 1 contender, The Rock and Triple H. Then, coming in thick and fast here now, folks. Roddy Piper debuting
Oh my god.
debuting against shit, my roster's looking fucking thin all of a sudden because all my boys are hurt. Okay, I actually can't rest Sean, but that rivalry's gone because you can't even so Batista and Eddie's done because you can't. He's minorly injured.
Oh yeah,
Shawn-
yeah. And
and Shawn
you don't have any
Cena.
promo slots.
Yeah, I can't even save it, right? So Sean and Cena's gone. So all my rivalries are done. When I worked so hard to bring them here. Okay, so
Wow. I just. Oh god. Do you know that NXT referee? What's his name? Drake.
yeah.
A lot of people in the comments outing themselves for being silly bellies as well. Is all I'm saying.
Well, good. Let's round them all up and see what happens. So yeah, Batista and Eddie's done as well. So this is basically a restart pay-per-view, which you truly love to see. Batista and Taz, that's a fun pairing. Batista and Ray. Ooh.
You're supposed to be my
You're supposed to be my friend. That could be for the US gold. But then... See, I kind of have the advantage here because I can kind of save Rob and Jeff. Right? What was the one I vacated? Yes, I vacated the tag belts. Thank you. Here we go. Right, I know what I'm doing. Tag. Sure. We'll have Rob and Jeff? They could be... In fact, no, I shouldn't have them as a team. They're feuding. Rob and Jeff. Man, this pay-per-view sucks.
I'm not saying anything.
RVD and Kane.
It's certainly interesting.
Look, I've been saying it for months. Chat is against me.
Oh,
How can you sit there in your right mind and say they're not against me after what's going on this evening?
you were found guilty.
I'd love to hear you try and justify it.
I think justice was served perfectly, and I think the chat would agree.
This is the first main event I've booked this evening.
Well, congratulations. Guess what? I didn't book many of my main events either. Bakewell, the points are there to be used. I mean, he is the one that invented that cash-in, so don't be feeling guilty. He is just a victim of his own creation.
I am not here to make Bakewell feel guilty, by the way. I am purely
come on.
around. I am purely mucking around, having a wee jest. So we're gonna do Rob Van Dam and Kane. Who would be a good partner for? I'm gonna have to sign some people, you know. It's actually crazy.
You let them all go out the back door.
Who would be a good partner for Jeff? I think all I need is a partner for Jeff. I mean, Hardcore Holly and Jeff get along famously, as you know.
Well, how about Rhino?
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Oh, so you let his brother go, and now he's the WWE champion on Mikey Night Raw. So I mean, like,
You know what? You can't dispute the facts. They're right there. They're right there. Maybe Matt is a mole sent by Smackdown. I mean, who was the one that put Matt Hardy in the main event in the first place? Huh? We're gonna have a singles match, and we're gonna have Taz in his new feud against recently signed JBL.
Recently signed.
Yeah, let it expire.
Fuck's sake.
Accidentally. Here we go. Nothing says Armageddon like a hastily thrown together program for the tag team championships. It's Rhino and Jeff Hardy against Rob Van Dam and Kane, who legitimately have tagged in real life, so sure. Opening up the show
This
is
is rubbish.
Ted DiBiase and JYD. If they are healthy, in fact, do you know
Is
what?
anybody healthy? Oh my god. Ah,
Here-
you're
here's
grand.
what- oh, I wonder if I could. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. You know I love them. Okay, so, oh god,
Oh my god.
this is not good. Who else is in free agency?
Oh,
Oh,
leave it on.
he's back. Got to turn it off because I don't know if I can play that. And you love to see it. So here's what we're gonna do. Approve yourself. 4-man battle royal with. Yes, I like this a lot, folks. I like this a lot. There you go. Now that is a pay-per-view, let me tell you.
Is it locked in? Oh, it is. Wow. Okay.
I think it pretty much is.
Interesting.
It's the end of the world as you know it, and I feel great. Yeah, this is good. Locked in.
Wow. Okay, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind me bloody saying, I could do with a bit of a rolling start, if you know what I mean. Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Let's just save this one first. This one's a keeper. Let me tell you that much for free. This
What
one.
are we saying? 450,000 on
Oh,
SmackDown?
Do you know what? I'd rip your arm off of that, pal. I'd rip your arm off of that. If you want to give me 450,000, I'll call the whole thing a wash right now. Look, what do we want? Battle Royals. When do we want them? Match 1. Junkyard Dog.
They got pretty
picking up
well
a
for you.
Big win over debuting. You never know who's going to show up at Armageddon, December 22nd. 3 days from Christmas. People need paychecks, and I'm giving them
Taking
opportunities.
people away from their holidays.
No,
from their families.
I'm giving them work.
So close
I'm
to
giving them work.
Christmas.
I'm giving them work, and you know what? That's good of me. JYD picking up the win over debuting Carlito, re-debuting Ric Flair, arch rival Ted DiBiase, and nobody else. Match 2 to crown the new tag team champions. Rob Van Dam better be fucking happy now, because he's got some gold back around his waist.
What's his popularity like? Is he like Edge, just hard to satisfy?
50s.
Fucking hell.
No matter where he is in the card, and like I've tried with him, mate. He's been in feuds consistently since day one, and he's a champion now, so who knows. Rob Van Dam Kane beating the established team of Rhino and Jeff Hardy, former TNA World Champions.
Really?
Yes.
Fucking hell! Wow.
The pair of them, yeah. Match 3. Oh, you love to see it midway through the card. Keep you got to keep that crowd hot, and that's what JBL signing a new contract and Taz did. Match 4. Now things kind of pick up, kind of. Rey Mysterio, you're supposed to be my friend. you're supposed to be the champion, and that's what he was, Rey Mysterio. There will be no managers. Match 5.
Oh, and a debuting.
Debuting Rodney the Piper, picking up a big win over John Cena. You can't see this. You can't see this. And in your main event, for all the marbles, for none of the marbles, The Rock picking up a big win over Triple H. I thought that was fantastic. That was truly just a stroke of.
So no Shawn Michaels. Okay.
No, I didn't take the risk because my roster is thin enough as it is. And
Fair enough.
I need boys on the roster for the new year, which is coming up next week, folks. Let's take a look at that fan change. Okay, here it comes, coming in hot. Thank God. Fan change, Smackdown. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's big. It's 75,000 fans. We need to get a camera back there. We need to get a camera back there.
Oh my god, I'm still in the lead. I'm still in the lead.
Oh, not fan change. We need a camera back there. We did it. We did it. They said it couldn't be done, but here we are, only 5,000 fans away from making it even. Yes!
Oh,
hey,
God.
This one's for the boys in the hospital beds, huh? That was great.
Let's just take a quick look at the.
Look, you couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. The year 2007. It's coming in hot.
Fucking hell!
Come on! Come on! Oh, hold on. That's Survivor Series.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds a bit more. Yeah. Okay.
I was like, that Battle Royale was a 5-star match.
People love it.
People look for Claire Carlino.
People love prove yourself matches. You can't say that they don't. Do you wanna? Should we bring up the wheel? Should we bring up the old wheel? Here it comes, coming in hot. Oh, good heavens above! What a night!
Ryan,
What a night!
done-
Oh, let's do.
we've
this.
done it all.
Hello. Hey, it's been productive.
it's been something.
That's for damn sure. Low gamer 1012. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this evening. But please do stick around for the raid. It's honestly one of the best parts of the whole dang thing. Mikey, whilst I am looking for somebody to raid, why don't you tell the good people what we have going?
Oh, no problem, Ryan. Folks, thank you so much for joining us tonight on what was a GM mode that had everything. We had bouts in a courtroom, we had Armageddon, and we had chat just, calling it as they saw it, and what they saw was the innocence of Mikey Night Raw and the slandering, dirty, underhanded tactics of Friday Night SmackDown. If you ask me, he got what he deserved tonight, and that was a 25,000 fan change for a pay-per-view, which is
It was a miscarriage
pathetic.
of justice. 75,000 fans. It was
sorry.
75,000.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, that's me, Sean. Folks, if you want more of the TwoPalz, guess what? You have no idea. We're back again on Thursday at 8:30 GMT when we're going to be playing games.
Yep.
Games that have yet to be announced. Now, we think we know what they're going to be, but we don't. We're going to have to discuss it, and then we're going to tell you, and then you're going to see it live on Twitch. We will be back with more GM mode. This is a weekly series. We'll be back next Monday at 8
p.m. I have a pay-per-view coming up. It's going down. I'll show you how it's really done.
Coming up,
it's going to be an elimination chamber. But folks, thanks so much. If you want more to TwoPalz, we do have a Discord, which I'm going to throw in to the chat right now.
To the chat.
We have dog pictures. We have stream suggestions. If you want to talk about what we're going to play on Thursday, head on over to the Discord. And if you want more clips from what you saw, we had cameos from Jonathan Coachman tonight.
Oh yeah, and a big fucking shout out to Jonathan Coachman for
the
getting
coach
that one
fucking
done.
rules,
My
man.
God, the coach rules. It's right there in the name. It's right there in the name.
The clip is over on our Twitter, which you can see in the Discord. Thank you, Nightbat.
That's
folks,
an all-timer. That's an all-timer.
Yeah. Folks, thanks so much for joining us. I had a blast. Ryan, thank you so much for indulging all of this and building it all out.
Hey, thank you. It's been, look, we said at the beginning, no matter what decision was called, that would be the end of it. Until next time, but sure. Look, justice, I might not agree with it, but justice was justice. I'm gonna start the raid now, everyone. Please do join in. It's MacArthur Boyd. He's just about to go live. He's playing a little game show I like to call Ingridigas. That's also what he calls it. It'll be a hoot, a holler, and a hootenanny. Don't forget to tell him who sent you. That's the pals. That's me, Ryan. That's him, Mike.
Two of them.
Mikey. Thank you for being a pal.
Ryan, thank you so much. All the best to you, buddy. I'll see you on Thursday.
All the best. You know what? It's been a treat, a pleasure, and a privilege. We'll see you on Thursday. Have a good one. All the best. Bye.
Bye, folks. Wash your hands.
And wear a mask, like Coach said. He said it, so you have to do it.
He said it. You have to do it. He'll know. Man 21.